Hı? Okey, devam kısanki. Hi, Liana Can.
Hi, Arthur.
So today you're more than welcome in our Banjar studio, and I want to ask your experience with Banjar because we worked together like something about 11 months already, and I want you to remember like how we started our journey, what kind of issues you have back then, and what was the feelings, your expectations, like would it be like hard, difficult, and was it really difficult? So how it goes, and on the way I will like maybe guide you with some questions.
Okay. So everything started on March 1st, and my hands started itching too much that I couldn't sleep well. I was waking up to itch my hands, and it was very uncomfortable. Then my hands started to peel, and I went to dermatologist, to some doctors actually, 3 or 4. So they were suggesting me to put some hormone creams that will cure the
Disease.
the current impact.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I thought it is not a solution to the problem. It is just for a short period of time. So I was like, I didn't know what to do.
But you tried.
Yeah, of course I tried because that was the only solution.
Mhm.
And I didn't know what to do. And I have a friend, Nare, who suggested me to refer to you. And I know that it was difficult. I got to know that it is not an easy journey. And she also told me that you need to be very determined to do that. So I started thinking I should give a try. So yeah, on 11 months ago, I contacted you, said I have psoriasis,
Mhm.
and I also had extra weight, which as you said, I have some more toxins than usual people, like more balanced people. So yeah, it
So
was itchy.
back then, like as you told in Armenian video, like it was closer to 100 kilo, like your weight.
Yeah, it was approximately 100 kilograms, and now I weigh like 68, 67 kilograms.
And as you say, these 100 kilos, that was not so much bothering you. You were not feeling that is something negative. But now, when you are in this new diet and you lost that much weight, now you feel that it's totally worth
To lose that
to
weight.
drop the weight. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I never got some issues with my weight. I was feeling lightweight, and I was happy with my body. And now when I'm looking back, I see that it was really really extra, and losing that weight helped me to love my body much more, to value what I eat, because what we eat, that we are as well, like.
And maybe, like, what's your opinion on this? Maybe this is also a part of psychology, that sometimes there are some type of people that for them it's quite difficult to admit that there is something wrong with them, so they try to say that everything is cool, I'm fine, but it takes some time to really honestly to look at yourself and say like, yeah, I need some changes.
Yeah, that's for sure. And before I got to learn, I got to understand that I need to be healthy. And with this extra weight, I'm not feeling healthy. I feel confident that I'm who I am, but I wasn't feeling healthy because of that extra weight. Because I couldn't go up the stairs or for a long time, and it was like changing my breathing, and it was very sometimes it was very uncomfortable, but I was accepting myself.
So now you're like more physically. It's for you. It's more easy to do some extra hard work or like go the stairs up or.
Yeah, it is much easier, but I also need to build some muscles
Yes.
to help myself to do that. It is not like very easy now than before,
Mhm.
but yeah, the way my body feels, it changed.
Mhm. So looking back, when we started the diet, it was like 60% raw diet, fruits and veggies, and also some small part of cooked.
Mm.
Then we excluded the cooked part and we left just the raw. And then we did the juices and the fasting.
Mhm.
And also like the mirrored way, we went back, like
Mhm.
again juices and raw, and then raw plus some cooked. So please like tell me your feelings, like how you were feeling right from the starting, and what kind of changes you felt during
Mhm.
the process.
Like before all of that raw and raw diet, before fully raw diet, I had some like 6 or 7 months when I was getting to eat salads, then some protein, some carbs, and in that period I was liking some coffee or some habits that I used to have. I used to like eating chocolate a lot, but I got to know that I can make my own chocolates with cacao and with coconut
with dates.
With dates, yeah, and it was fully it was replacing fully the chocolates, yeah. So yeah, it was that part, and I remember that just one small thing, that I was remembering that I took that hormone cream with me to Cyprus because I was afraid if it repeats, and I didn't know what to do. And yeah, that time I was bringing that with me, and after that time, it didn't happen. My hands were like fully fine over that period, and yeah. After like 6 or 7 months, I started eating only raw food for a month, yeah, and.
So with you, we did that much long, like the raw plus cooked was 6 months or maybe less a bit.
I guess yeah, it was.
I can remember that it was quite more longer than usually because. With people who have extra weight, I'm going more like carefully because those toxins, if we will gonna melt those toxins faster, this will be like really difficult and poisonous.
So actually, yeah. So like it took me a little bit longer because like. From 100 kilogram, I got to be 80 in that period, like raw plus cooked.
Yes, you dropped 20.
I dropped 20 kilograms over there, and it started like stopping over there. And when I started eating only raw food, it started decreasing the weight. So the period of going to the raw food is when you understand that it is not that easy, but you start to explore what you can eat, what is not cooked, and I was starting to explore what salads I can make. I started to like some fruits. For example, I didn't like avocados that much, but I started liking it.
Respect them more.
Yeah, avocados and tomatoes. Yeah. So
you discovered like a big variety, like new variety of things that you before you were ignoring them.
I also discovered some species that we put into the
spices.
Spices that we put into the salads. I wasn't using them a lot, but yeah, I started using them a lot. I started figuring out what they are for, which can be. I'm not that good till now, but at least I explore.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was that time, and I could understand that every time I limit myself. For example, I eat only raw food. I started evaluating the food much more than before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was I was understanding that I could evaluate the food raw plus cooked more. But when I'm in raw, I started to understand that when I'm in raw, I need to evaluate that food, because in some time I will be drinking only juices.
Just juices, yeah.
And when I was just drinking juices, I started evaluating that much more. And while fasting, I was trying to get all the my starving. I was starving with water, just with water. I don't know, is that correct? Like I was getting all the energy
Thirsty,
from
yeah,
thirst. Yeah, I was getting all that energy from water itself.
Yeah, like you start when you're on water, you start to respect the juices more, because you understand that how much they're giving you energy.
Mm-hmm.
And like for just random people, just juices, it's something really extra. Like, but when you're on water, you understand that the juices are giving you like tremendous energy.
Yeah, for sure they give.
Yeah, and so like you did the 9 days juices, right?
7 actually.
7?
Mm-hmm.
7 days juices, then
3 days
3
of
days
fasting.
water, and then again like 7 days juices. And then you went again like
to
raw diet.
Raw diet.
And during all those days of raw and juices and so on, you were practicing some meditations as well.
Mm-hmm.
And because, as I told you before, the problems also with extra weight and the problems with skin, they are all because of like some psychosomatic issues.
Mm.
So like the extra weight is defensiveness. When the person try to defend himself or herself from the world. So it's for some reasons, like you want to build some extra wall, so your body starting to gain some weight.
Mm-hmm.
To have this defensive mechanism. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes it's happening like this. Like your body psychologically wants to solve the problems with the extra weight. And there are like many people who they were like really skinny, and like not your case, because you were all the time having some extra weight. But there are people who very skinny, they were like very skinny, and then all of a sudden they started to gain weight because of some stress. They feel that because of the stress they started to eat more, but that's not the real reason. They could eat more, but they could digest. But something happened that the digestive mechanism was not working the best way, and like this, the body is kind of finding a solution to become like big and to be protective. Mm-hmm. And also the skin issues are because of our feelings of calmness. When our feeling of calmness is disturbed by some reasons, so you feel a bit like not safe, not calm, a bit nervous, then if there is the body structure is having some issues already, then you're having some skin problems because of the lack of the calmness. So with the meditations, that's why I told you back then that with the meditations we're gonna bring back all these issues with psychology, which your body was trying to solve the wrong way. So I want you to look back also on the meditations period.
So actually, it wasn't that easy to understand that they give you the calmness, the relax that it can actually. So in the beginning, it is hard to understand what meditation is, and to just sit down and do the meditation. But after some experience, when you understand that
it really works.
It really works. You try to I try to give some time to do some meditations for the people that I love, for even for the unknown persons, like not that close people, and so I was trying to concentrate on that person that I was trying to do the meditation with, and I was trying to spread light over that person so that I can understand their essence, and I spread the light, and in that way they they become clean, and it cleans myself as well, and it relaxes me as well.
Okay, so my question is, what you can suggest to those who they will start to try the meditations, and for many of them it could be like be something strange and new, and maybe even like they will be afraid, like what is this meditation. So what's your suggestion to them, like how they should start, or not even like how, but how they should see it?
So actually it would be difficult for me to give some advice because I'm not that good in meditation as well till now.
That's why like you're kind of like colleagues in being like not so good. That's why, but you already did some good experience. That's why.
Yeah. So, but I got to understand that in the beginning, you just don't want to sit because it is out of your comfort zone. You just sit and you
it's very difficult to sit calm and
do the meditation. It is like people would like to scroll over the internet or with their phones, but that time is not worth it. Like the meditation can be much more productive way to understand yourself, to be with yourself. So yeah, just it is not that easy to sit down and concentrate, but when you sit, for example, in case of me, when I sit, I can do it. I can concentrate on me, on the person that I'm trying to, on the close
discover something.
Yeah. So it may seem that it is wrong that you just you push yourself, but if I don't push myself, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, because like looking back, you understand that it's totally not normal that you can't sit still and do something, right? It's like you're over active, and it's not the right way.
Yeah, but when I could understand the results that the meditation was giving, I started appreciating what meditation is. Before, in some time, for people, I would advise to give some time for them to do the meditation, to test it, how it works. So, do the knowledge of people, of surroundings change, like how they behave? Are they more emotionally stable or no? It can be connected with meditations. If they do it stably, it can be connected with more meditations. And for example, in my case, I got to understand that in some period of time, I was just asking my brother to do well in his studies. But I wasn't helping him at all, but I just wanting him to do well in his studies, but he is
you just have expectations but doing no action.
No action, no helping for him, no support, and I was just demanding him to study well. And after some time, after a period of meditations, I got to understand that we just demand from him, and we don't help him to grow. Like we just demand, which is not a good thing. Like if we do the same with ourselves,
and what was the solution? You hire a person to study with him.
So we got some tutors for physics or for Russian language, so that he can study with them, and he's satisfied. I will help him with mathematics soon. because we kind of don't get time with him. That's why. But soon it will be like his summer vacation, so I will be pushing him to learn on mathematics, because actually he's very talented, and every person in that period, like he's 12 years old, he needs some help,
some support, to grow, small support, and he can do some bigger step. So with the meditation you discovered that there could be some solution which is just next to you, and you're always blind towards this solution, right? Like just by concentrating and just staying calm and meditating for that task, some solution can come which was always there, but you were never thinking, that it could be there.
I connect that idea with the meditations, because I could never come up with that. The meditations gave me that idea, that knowledge, that I should support without asking. I should support him, not demand, not criticize.
Not just expect something, but do action yourself.
Actions,
And tell me about the relationships, because you have also some good experience that by the meditation, by saying relationship, I'm not specifically saying like a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, but in general, relationship with people, like with colleagues or with somebody else, with friends. So you started to discover things about yourself and about your attention towards them, like started to change.
Actually, I have some friends that I was expecting to come and to tell their problems, to share with their problems with me, but I wasn't open to listen to them. Actually, that's the thing, that they didn't come to me. They didn't want to share with me, but I got to understand that I just expect them to do something without any reasons. Why should
you was expecting that they will treat you like the good girl, but you were not
the listening. I wasn't the listener, so they didn't want to tell me. So I was quite it wasn't easy to understand that it is what it is.
There is something in you that there needs to be changed.
That I wasn't accepting them. That's why they didn't want to share, or I had some, for example, they just didn't feel like sharing with me. Then I got to understand that I didn't need to expect anything. When they can come and share with their issues, and when I feel like sharing, I will be sharing as well. It's the balanced and relaxed way of sharing and having a friendship, and it wasn't easy to understand at first, but after some time I got to understand it.
And also, by doing meditations, you had this experience because you shared with me these things as well, your experience that there are some times when you are seeing something bad in the person, and this thing is make you angry. You discover that it's because it's resonating with the same thing in you. So when you meditate, you change yourself with this issue, and you start to look at the same issue with the person more calmly, and you more accept the thing, which means that it's starting to solve in you, and maybe also you're helping with the person to solve. So I'm just reminding you your achievements.
Actually that was that way, because I was getting angry because that issue was in me as well, and every time it's like that. When I'm getting angry, I try to analyze, maybe this is in me as well, because it is resonating, and that's why I'm getting angry. Otherwise I wouldn't. I would be very
calm,
and I wouldn't pay attention to that. But that is one hint that helps me to understand myself when I get angry.
So let's say our suggestion to people who want to start meditation and they are hesitating, or they don't know if it's worth to spend the time and energy on this. Basically, you're changing the core of your behavior because of the meditation, and like you're fixing some bugs, let's say, yeah, inside yourself, which there is no other tool to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were just starting, you were telling me that you're Christian, and Christianity is against the meditation, or like you're solving your issues with the praying.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember back then, I told you that the meditation is the same praying.
Mm-hmm.
You're like covering with the light of your heart your dear one or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So the real praying should be that much like dedicated and real work,
Mm-hmm.
not just blah 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 words.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your like feedbacks about those things?
Actually, it is much harder to do meditation, like sitting straight for 10 minutes and do this meditation, concentrate on your heart, and then just praying, because praying can take just like 1 minute, and you just ask for help. But when you have inner power to spread light and to help yourself as well, it is much more like you deserve that help.
Yeah, you know that
ask.
you're the source of the light. You don't need to just ask like a beggar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with looking back with the mental and physical benefits you've got from this 11 months journey, overall, what you can say in general?
Actually, I was confused in the beginning. I didn't know where I go. I didn't know what I want from my life. But after some time, now I think I am quite determined to know what I want. I want the calmness in me. I want the relax. I want my closest people to be happy. Just some simple stuff that can be like not they some simple stuff that are not easy to gain.
Yeah.
To get, yeah. Just feeling like just feeling happy and explore myself more, to talk with the people that I love. That's what I
You
want.
just value like small things that before you were thinking it's just there.
Yeah. Before, like there could be some issues that blind you, that you cannot see the inner value between like your among your loved ones, among your like parents, the people you love. You want to explore more, to give them good things. That's what gives happiness.
And also, I'm sure you discovered the importance of how much your inner attention towards your parents is influencing on your life quality.
Mm.
How it's because usually people maybe they're suspicious that there is something there, but how much it's important, like how you feel about your father and mother inside your heart, this is affecting your life quality.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because like they are one of the most, like if not the most important people in your life, like parents. And actually over this period of starving and like of fasting, they are the people that were next to me as well. So after meditating, I got to understand that my behavior towards them is changing, because I started loving their essence, not only the good stuff, but also the accepting the bad ones, and trying to direct them to the bad ones so that they can understand it and they can correct it, something like that maybe.
Yeah, but those steps were not possible without meditation, because like sometimes you can say something verbally,
mm-hmm.
but you feel that those things are not reaching them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do some extra work, like on a background with the meditation,
mm-hmm.
sometimes you even don't need to say something. Like I can tell you my own experience with my father, that like sometimes I could really tell him like, you should be more nice to me, like speak more nicer to me, like more with more dedication and more love. But it was like I'm just begging this love from him, like I'm asking, like, you should be nice to me. But after me doing for him some meditation, all of a sudden I see that he's talking with me, like more smiling, with more calmer energy. So I understood that I don't need to beg some nice attention from anybody. I can create this within my heart, and when I create it there, it's gonna be reflected on the outside world also.
So actually, there are some simple stuff that you can note that the changes. We are Armenian family, so we love meat. We love eating barbecue and doing it. We enjoy the process. But during this period, I wasn't eating meat, and my family was accepting it. Actually, I wasn't a big fan of meat. Actually, that's why they were. It was easy for them to understand that I won't be eating it, and yeah, they didn't push me to eat or so. And after some period of time, so that I wasn't eating meat, I got to understand that my father was cooking mushrooms with the meat, like next to the meat, he was cooking some mushrooms and some potatoes just for me, without meat, just for me to eat with them, so that the family is gathered together.
Yeah.
So that we can have some family time together.
Yeah.
So he was ready. He wanted to include me as well, because I wasn't eating meat. He tried to
tried his best. Yeah.
his best to get some mushrooms and do whatever I like, whatever I can eat, and just eat so that I can eat something.
Yeah. And I just remembered from the Armenian version of the video that I told you this thing, which later Nare, your friend, she says like that was very nice to hear. That after we live this life, like after we'll pass away, the main thing that we take with us is not the fame, not the money, not the power, influence or whatever, but it's just the experience. We can take with us the bad experience, or we can take with us the good experience. That's the number one investment, which is it will stay with you. Like you can become famous and then you can lose the fame, or you will be famous but with a negative direction, like people will kind of like pointing you with a finger that it's a bad person for some reason. So fame is something that it can turn backwards. Or like money, it can go bankrupt. But when you work on yourself and when you have some nice achievements, nice experience in terms of like spirituality and some knowledge, that's the most important thing, that nobody can steal this from you, and this is the number one investment which you can carry with you even after you pass away, which is maybe something that many people will think that no, you pass away, you don't exist anymore. But it's another topic for discussion.
Okay.
And overall, I want to tell you really thank you for sharing this experience with people, because this sharing is very good thing. I'm always saying that if people would be more open to share their life experience, everything, like it could be even negative things, like some negative experience, people will grow more, because they will have more honest database, let's say, to analyze. And when everybody are trying to calmly, like hiddenly save their experience and not telling to everybody, then those everybody have less chance to analyze things and to grow. That's why each person who is honestly sharing the bad things and the good things equally, in my opinion, they do the best job for humanity.
Actually, it is very hard to share the issues that I can have. For me, it was hard to share my weight, my old weight, and I was
even though it's
hiding.
past.
Yeah, even though it's past, I was trying to hide that weight I gained because I was shy about it. But actually, I thought about it. I tried to accept that because it is the past version of me, and I was the same person. Now I am a little bit changed, but again, the person that I aim to be. It is a hard work that should be evaluated by me as well. So I with sharing, I want people to know that if there is some issue, they can always solve it, but the means are different. So I didn't want to take some pills to solve the issue. I even didn't know can the pills solve the issue, but I was sure that this eating healthy, eating very raw, very simple food will help me to clean my body from the toxins, from the psoriasis that I had already. So with sharing, I want people to know that they can achieve everything. In the beginning, I wasn't sure that I could come over here and say that I'm done with it. But they just need to believe, and they need to understand that there is a big goal that they can achieve. For me, the biggest goal was not to itch my hands, because when I was having the hard times, even while fasting, I was remembering my hands itching, and I didn't want that to happen. That is what helped me, motivated me during even fasting. So fasting wasn't that difficult if I was comparing it with itching. That's what motivated me.
If you don't want to sacrifice small things for bigger goal, you can't achieve this thing. But if you ready to sacrifice, I don't know, drinking coffee or eating candies or whatever for a bigger goal, then you will be there. And also about speaking the issues which someone already passed and talking about them, looking back, I always say that when you bravely can talk about what was back then, that means you already digested the topic. And it should be like that. You calmly talk about something which was there, some bad habit or whatever. But when you shy, that means that there is you still digesting it. You're still feeling a fear that this can come back, or I'm not fully there. But when you bravely say okay, I was that way, now I'm this way, then you are totally digesting what was there.
And I was asking my closest people to help me in difficult times, while fasting, while just juice times, to help me emotionally, to help to keep my goal on my way, so that I can, and they always did. I want to thank them. I want to thank you, because you always guided me the correct way. I had some fears, which you could handle it. And the closest people in my surroundings, they are the people who knew everything, every step. And without them, I couldn't do this cleansing process. And I hope everyone can have that kind of close people that can support them to achieve to improve and achieve things that they aim.
Okay, thank you, Liana Jan, for all the sharing, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much for guiding me with this diet because it couldn't be easy. I could never achieve that because this diet needs guidance, and it is with person who are experts in their field. You feel more confident to go a longer road. So thank you.
Yeah.
For all emotional and knowledge you gave me.
Because before, when I started this journey with helping people, I was in general like telling, okay, this is the way, and you need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
But then I understood that like that I can. I'm not doing my best, and when I'm really like walking with the person each step like together,
mm-hmm.
and I dedicate my time and energy for each step to be achieved
mm-hmm.
the right way, there are like way more better goals rather than if I would say like, okay, this is the whole method. If you have some questions, you can send me a message, and that's it. Like there is no real dedication. Then it's not gonna be the same result.
And for me it was very special when you said that different people have different goals and different issues, and one of your issues is to help me to do a good meditation. So it was very important that one of your issues was helping me to do a meditation, a quality,
not the issues, but
like
goals.
Goals, yeah,
yes.
Goals. Actually, yeah, goals. So you would help me to start doing my meditation. It is one of your goals. It is very special to have a person who is helping you and who wants you to be better person.
Yes. Thank you, and you're more than welcome in Banjar.
Oh, thank you very much.
Բրցանք։
Լավ է, Արթուր։ Այս ոնց որ ավելի հետաքրքիր անցավ։
Հա։ Ավելի ջիգարով խոսացինք։
Արդեն բացվա։ Մի երկու հատ էլ խոսամ, всё։
Նա իսպաներեն վերացել եմ։